Yay, I've been recording this like 7 bazillion different times and haven't gotten it right. So I thought I'd come outside to the beautiful sunshine and talk to you guys. I am making a video response to becoming YouTube's Girls on YouTube, and yes, while I get comfortable. I am a booktuber, which means I talk about books on YouTube. I promise no gnashing of teeth, no screaming, no yelling. In none of these takes that have I ever screamed or shouted or gnashed teeth, which I'm kind of proud of. I'm kind of proud of myself. But I wanted to say that I am a booktuber, somebody who talks about books on YouTube, and in this little sub-community, not so little, but you know, in the sub-community of YouTube, there are... It's the total opposite of what Benjamin was talking about, and like a lot of other people were talking about in that video. If you're not familiar with it, I will put an annotation on my face, but and you can go watch that. But it's the total opposite from what that video was talking about with male to female ratio, and I'm not even sure if that ratio was really true to YouTube. I don't know. Like I have some friends who went through their subscription list, and mine is way too long to do that, and plus of my sub-community-ness, and because I host BookTube News and BookTube Noobs, and have a lot of involvement in the BookTube community, mine's a little bit more skewed to that, and having a lot more females compared to males, but what did I want to talk about? There's a lot of stuff that I talked about and I just don't know what to respond to anymore almost. But I do want to say that there are a lot of intelligent girls, not only in this community in particular, but all over. But I just kind of wanted to focus on BookTube right now. And, you know, there's a lot of intelligent, smart, hilarious, great ladies in this community and who are very, very, very supportive, as well as the males. I will point that out, and I will not even, oh no, like, so many things, but, probably like the two biggest things I had a problem with, what was it? Oh yeah, like the whole thing that, like, girls don't want to watch girls on YouTube, and I've talked to not only a couple of my friends, but also looked at my analytics and have seen 86% women watch my video, or 86% of people who identify as female watch my videos, and, you know, you can do the math and see how many guys that is, but, you know, out of 80,000 some odd, not 80,000, what? I don't have that many subscribers, but, that's a lot of ladies watching me, and I don't want to say looking up to me because I don't know all of these people, you know, but I don't think that, I don't think that that's true, that only, you know, girls only look up to guys, and you can go into like father figure, psychology, sociology, all that kind of stuff, and I don't really know if that really plays into YouTube and things like that. And in addition to that, there's this connotation that you have to make good, or not even a connotation, it was just spoken out loud, that you have to make good content in order to be seen, and there's a lot of people who make good content and will never get to the point where they are that big. Also, the fact of the matter is, what is good? What is good? Like, because to me, the good that I put into my videos is my own version of good. My own version of good is educating myself further and further into, you know, vlogging and video making and things like that. I don't do a lot of, like, filmmaking-ish type stuff. I do a lot of vlogging, and so most of my stuff is like lighting and, you know, how to actually frame things. Not that great about framing things because I don't have a monitor, but, you know, I'm learning about those things, and, you know, just keep educating myself. But I don't always put that same thing on other people. I know because of the fact that I do those things where I highlight certain people in the community to talk about new booktubers, I am most likely looking for, like, potential, you know, like, I see what's already there, and if it's something that I like, that's something that I enjoy, sometimes it's about quality, and a lot of the time it's about actually being able to see the person in the video and hear them more than anything else, because there are some great people who just don't have the equipment they need and things like that. But as far as females go in the community and the girls on YouTube, I don't know. The right thing to say to them is not to say make good content. And I know there are quite a few people in that video who said make what you want to make, and I think that's the best way to go about it, because you can never tell somebody to make good content. Also with the connotation that these big YouTubers that are on this video that I was watching, you know, becoming YouTube, it made it seem like if you make good videos that maybe you'll have a chance to maybe one day be seen by these people. And I'm just like, I've been compared to at least one of those people in that video. That didn't make good English. I read books. But it made it seem like I might be seen by one of those people if I make good content that is like the content or whatever. Because, you know, when you say good, it's your version of good, and it's, you know, saying if you make videos like mine. Does that make sense? Is that... I know that's not... I don't know. Like, I felt like a lot of things were kind of like not taken out of context, but it was just almost sometimes in the heat of the discussion moment of like, yeah, sure, if you make good stuff, I'll watch your stuff. And it's like, just because a lot of people like a certain show and they say it's great does not mean I will enjoy that show. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of that stuff was just kind of crazy in that video. Like, there was some stuff that I agreed with, and there was some stuff that was hilarious, like the whole like music stuff. But then there was some stuff that I was just like, how does that apply to anything? I don't know. But yeah, that is my discussion piece. Yeah. BookTube. We're a great place to be. It's kind of like this little sub thing that is awesome, and I know we've had this discussion before in this community, talking about girls in BookTube and making large generalizations that were, just be glad I didn't yell in this video. Just be, yeah. I get heated, but not to the point of like over anything. But yeah, that's my opinions. Okay. Have a great day. I am a part of Wonderly, which, if you don't know about Wonderly, now's your chance. It's basically a sub-network peripheral under Big Frame, but it's a group, more than just a group of channels that are female content creators, but also there's, you know, a whole bunch of, like, there's a blog. But the main point of this is why I'm bringing it up is because of the fact that there are a lot of strong female content creators on there that are good. I hope that that's what is good. And just because they haven't risen up does not mean that they're not good. Which I know, it just came across that way. I felt like that's not necessarily what that documentary was trying to get across, but I just, you know, I'm trying not to like overreact. And I was called sexist this week. I know how it feels. I know how it feels. But yes, fact of the matter is, good books, there's good female creators out there. You can't just look at your friend group and say, hey friend group, tell me all the good YouTubers, and, you know, same time, like the documentary says, there are a lot of prominent YouTubers, and I don't know. Like, I understand why, but at the same time it's like, look for good female content creators if you want to. It's worth it. There's a lot of great ones out there, and there's a lot of people who are definitely worth watching. And if you need a list, I can just point to the Wonderly website because I endorse all of those women. They're amazing. There's even more amazing ones out there, but I'm just saying, those ones are... And, like, seriously, a lot of the stuff that was mentioned in that video, I was like, oh, that's the reason why Wonderly was created. Yes.